Meghan Trainor is apologizing for her words after her expletive-filled podcast condemning educators went viral, where the singer definitively states F teachers. Trainor is now saying her impassioned remarks were not indicative of how she really feels. While recording an episode of her show Workin' on Motherhood with brother Ryan and guest Trisha Paytas, Trainor commented on the current state of school systems in America right now, pointing out she had chosen to homeschool her 2-year-old son, Riley. F that. Everyone on TikTok is, Trainor told Paytas of the decision to homeschool. Both women have amassed millions of followers on the social media app. They're like, this is what it's like to have a kid in school in America. I have a bulletproof backpack? I was like, F all that. When Paytas disclosed she had been bullied by teachers when she was a student, Trainor added, F teachers, dude. Despite her statement, Trainor shared her appreciation for the homeschool teachers that she knows, given her son's schooling. In addition to their son, Trainor, and her husband, Spy Kids actor Daryl Sabera, are expecting a second child. There are so many teachers out here that are so nice and kind and that will come to your house, Trainor told Paytas, of her experience. Trainor also suggested that teenagers in high school that are homeschooled are given more opportunities to learn real-life things. Let's save our kids, Trainor told Paytas. The All About That bass singer received an onslaught of backlash in the comments section of her podcast, which was filmed and shared to YouTube. As a teacher, it's really disheartening to hear Meghan say that about teachers. Not all teachers are bad teachers. I want all my students to feel supported, successful, and loved. We are there to make an impact on our students' lives. Yes, our job is dangerous, but we do it because many others will not. Homeschooling your child is a wonderful thing but not an option for most. It makes me sad that now people will think that teachers are not worth it and we do not care for our students, one person wrote. Another individual shared, my jaw has dropped. You have no idea how hard we, teachers, need to go to school to teach people academics, social skills, emotional development. Study for years of child and human psychological development. How dare you? Other people shared they had lost respect for Trainor after her choice words. In wake of the backlash, Trainor shared an emotional apology to TikTok, explaining that her words were not intended to attack the entire sphere of educators, teachers of TikTok and teachers of the world. I recently said F teachers, on the podcast, she started, shaking her head in dismay. And it's not how I feel. I was fired up because we were talking about how sending your kid to school, here, in America, is so horrific. And what all of us have to go through, but especially teachers, is not normal and not okay. I had Trisha Paytas on the podcast and I knew her history with her teachers, and I knew my husband's history with his teachers, and I was bullied by some teachers, so in that moment, I got angry and said F teachers, F those specific human beings back in the day. But I did not mean that to all teachers. I love teachers. I fight for teachers. I think they have the hardest job and they're the most underpaid. They're the most unappreciated, when they literally raise all of us, she continued. I don't want to make excuses, I'm just so sorry. I'm so sorry to any teachers who I made feel bad. And I will remind myself that my words definitely could have a consequence, and I will be more careful. Love you all so much. I'm so sorry again. Thank you all for helping me, she concluded, blowing a kiss to the camera.